Yo, subscribe to Hold the Mayo. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube station, maybe it's like your first time checking this shit out. Subscribe to the station right now. Would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, and we also on Spotify and Apple as well. Shout out to Burkhardt. We coming to you cool, calm, collected. Whether you need air conditioning, heating, generators, get a generator. Come on, it's one of them things. It's one of them things like you need a generator, like you need a healthy offensive line. The generator is the offensive line. It's the offensive line to your house during hurricane season because it keeps you from getting sacked by fucking no electricity. 985-626-7741, burkhartsad.com, or you can find them acpromise.com as well. Buy local, buy Blue Plate Mayo. If you're in the grocery store, there's a lot of hype, a lot of social media hype around other Mayo brands. Just don't forget. That's all I'm asking you. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget what you come from seeing. You come from opening up the fridge and seeing Blue Plate. And I don't even know you to know that. You see what I'm saying? I just know. You come from seeing that, stay with that, buy Blue Plate. I'm about to open up the River Parish Trash Line, 504-265-0025. I got the phone number penned in the chat. Give me a call. Let's talk about it. The Saints. Dude, I can't believe it. No, I can. The Saints lose again. 51-27. Spread quarters. It's the River Parish Trash Line.
Saints, yeah. Dude, I can't believe it. No, I can.
No, you gotta. If you're gonna be the first caller, brother, you can't. That's not. Does that sound like the first caller to you? That don't sound like the first caller to me. Spread quarters.
Hey Devin, how's it going, man?
Yo, what's up, man? You know, it's fucked.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I guess now that like 4 weeks ago, we knew we were going into this gauntlet, and it just could not have gone any worse, And
it's we play on Thursday night, so it's just one of them things where we the most unhealthy team. I mean, dude, literally, I've checked nothing.
So bad.
I've checked no like stats or history on this. I would say that the Saints, 2024 Saints, the most unhealthy football team other than the COVID year in the history of NFL football.
I agree.
It has to be.
You see Dennis Allen come out and say, like, he's still trying to figure out why there's all these injuries. Like, what kind of a response is that? You're trying to figure out why players are getting injured?
You know what? How about this? I'm going to say this. That's a great answer. That's a great, Dennis Allen don't give great ansons a lot. That's a great answer.
I mean, yeah.
You're trying to figure out is right because I'm sure he feels the same way. Like, I understand that he's not a great coach, but how did he get blessed with the worst team ever to stay on the field? None of them can stay on the field.
Yeah, I don't get it. I know there's a ton of people that are going to call in. I don't want to hold up the line too much, but I mean, obviously tackling, fucking ridiculous. I mean, that's just unacceptable. We can't tackle worth a damn. And then also AK dropping that second pass. I mean, what's up with that?
AK always has games historically throughout Saints seasons where it looks like he'd rather be at the house jacking off. And
100%. He didn't want to be there today. He did not want to be in that stadium. He did not want to be in the dome.
But in his defense, when you run the same play 10 times in a row and it gets 1 yard and you keep running it, I don't know.
There's only so much he can do. But hey, Devin, I appreciate you answering and who dat, and I guess let's try and keep our head up here.
Who dat? Give me a call, 504-265-0025. Let's talk about it. Like I said, the Saints lose 51-27 to the Bucs. The Saints scored those 27 points in the first half. So literally one coach made adjustments and one coach didn't. And it just so happened to be the Saints coach. Spread quarters.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just rough, man. It's rough being a Saints fan day in and day out.
Brother, you gotta keep going. Because the only reason I'm saying is, like, I know it. I'm just like you. I'm watching the same game. Like, I know it's rough. So, like, I don't have anything to say about that. It's rough. Absolutely. You got to keep going. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Hey, what's going on?
I got a little question for you. So you know Dan Lanning?
Yeah, Dan Lanning? Yeah.
Yeah. The Oregon head coach?
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think is the main difference that him and Dennis Allen have?
I don't know. You tell me. Well,
Dan Lanning is a ginormous Zen guy. Get him in.
Oh, wow. It's a Zen thing. All right, Zen man.
All right.
Thank you, brother. There he is again, the Zen man. The Zen man calls every week and he tries to correlate wins and losses to Zens. And he wants Dan Lanning. Spread quarters.
Question for you. So you know Dan Lanning?
You got to turn the stream down. Look, I want everybody to call, but I mean, come on, dude. Y'all called on the radio before. I mean, y'all heard people call on the radio before. Like, you got to talk when they say, "Hey," you got to talk. That's all. Spread quarters. Hello.
Oh, Mayo.
What's going on?
So, if you think if Sean Payton pulls up on Thursday night and absolutely spanks us like the babies that Dennis Allen Saints are, you think
yes.
he making it? You think he's employed at the end of the week?
I know where you're going with this, and and look, anybody that's watched this show knows that I don't just come out saying, "Oh, fire the coach," "Oh, the coach is gonna get fired," blah blah blah. I think if he loses to Sean Payton, that you'd be on a 5-game losing streak. Dude, a 4-game losing streak sucks. You are not a good team. I don't care what happened in the first 2. If you lose 4 games in a row, you're not a good team. So the fact that you could lose 5, oh yeah,
It's incredible.
Okay, and that's before we talk about that he's playing Sean Payton. It's in the dome. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll be gone.
Oh, I hope so. Like, I'm not a tank. I'm not one of those guys that tank for picks or anything. But I mean, just getting Dennis Allen out of this building is necessary.
Yeah, well, like I said, one coach made adjustments and one didn't. I mean, I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing that stands out the most. I think whether you watch offense or defense in the second half, dude, it's like you don't even have to know a lot. You don't have to know a lot about football. You don't have to know a lot about football to know that when they went in for halftime, that one team's coach coached them up better than the other coach.
Nobody better put this loss on Rattler. I mean, he made a few mistakes, but he made as many mistakes as Derek Carr, a 12-year veteran, would go in and make. This is his first game. Come on. I mean, nobody better put this on Rattler.
And that's the thing about that real quick. I'm going to tell you. So I see a lot. Obviously, Twitter is on one today. I mean, some of these guys don't even look like they Saints fans. But I get it. I understand. Like, I've been hard on Carr. A lot of people, I mean, majority of the fan base been hard on Carr. But I think when people are typing, they forget that one has been in the league for 10 years and one just started his first game as a 5th-round rookie pick. So
exactly.
How does this game derail Spencer Rattler's growth? I just don't see it. I saw enough out of Spencer Rattler, especially obviously in the first half. The second half was brutal. But the second half.
Oh my goodness! Some of these scrambles where Rattler gets out of the pocket, makes the run, whether it's a rush or completes a pass, you couldn't pay Carr $150 million to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that he played about as good as you would have saw Carr play in this game, in my opinion.
No, yeah. I came into this game thinking we were going to lose, and so just seeing Rattler do what he did made me happy enough that I'm not hammered the way I was the last 3 weeks.
Who dat, brother? Let me go. I'm gonna take the next call.
Who dat?
Yeah, this was a big hyped up moment for Spencer Rattler, and guess what? Everything looked like the hype was worth it in the first half, but a whole different football team, offense, defense, whatever, came out in the second half. That was not the same football team. That was an energy-less, soulless football team. Spread quarters.
Mayo, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro?
I mean, look, I don't even want to put that game on Rattler, but
the Pointers Punishers. I mean, even though they got 3 picks, dog, they still let me down, man. Really got me upset.
Well, yeah, no, they that was one of the worst tackling displays I've seen in a while, man. I mean, that was one of the worst tackling displays I've seen since like that. What year was that? Might have been 2015, 2014, when we just couldn't tackle nobody at the end of the year. We had a chance to make the playoffs, couldn't tackle nobody. It's probably the worst since then.
No, it was bad. I mean, and then fucking Olave goes out with a concussion. I mean, I'm not no referee, but I thought that was a clear targeting. And then,
okay,
FanDuel was fucking scummy ass. They didn't even want to avoid it from a parlay.
I don't think that they call. Well, that's betting, brother. I can tell you, it'll always look like that. But anyway, I don't think that they call targeting in the NFL. They call helmet to helmet. And yes, that was a helmet to helmet. But at the very minimum, even if they didn't want to call it on that play, whatever, okay? Nobody, not one person. You had over 4 people talking about this play on live television. Greg Olsen, the little short guy that he's with, Mike Pereira, you name it. You had all kinds of people talking about it. Nobody ever once mentioned helmet to helmet. And to me, that is bizarre. They never even explained, hey, if anybody at home that's thinking this may be helmet to helmet, this is what happened. They didn't even do that. That's crazy. I hate that. I hate that.
Unreal. All right, Mayo, I'm going to let you go, brother. Who that, rat that, and fuck that Zen guy. He needs to stop calling in. Fuck him.
What's wrong? What's wrong with the Zen guy? How could you have so much aggression over the Zen guy? That's what losing does to the fan base. We go after innocent Zen man. Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Man, not the trash line, bro.
Business stinks, and I don't know. It's not. No, I don't know. It's not picking up. It's not picking up.
Man, the biggest thing to take away from all this, 600 fucking yards.
It was a lot of yards.
How the fuck do you give up 600 yards, 400 through the fucking air? And we were playing fucking a second and third string fucking running back that one barely got 20 carries and in his whole career, and then the other one is a rookie.
All right, let me ask you this. Number 44 for Tampa Bay. His name, and I'm sure we'll never forget it after this game, his name is Sean Tucker, okay? This sounds like a guy you might see in a sitcom. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a chick show. Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker, who I have never, ever once in any casual conversation heard of a Sean Tucker. And Sean Tucker went for 14 carries, 136 yards, and a touchdown on the New Orleans Saints today. If that don't tell you right there. And that's before we talk about Bucky Irvin going for 81. That's before we talk about all the times that Baker Mayfield made you spin around and hit your teammate in the nuts. No, they could not tackle today. No.
Oh yeah, I watched the presser before I kept kind of spamming calls trying to get in the line. Dennis Allen even fucking said in the presser the tackling was atrocious. Scott Shanley said the tackling was shit. I mean, and then the weird thing is, and I always kind of want to tell people, if you want to, there's 2 different sides to media. You hear like the broadcast side. And then, like, you go to, like, a radio broadcast, it's totally 2 different things. Because, like, Greg and Adam were like, this is, like, a great game for broadcasters. But Deuce McAllister and the dude that he does the radio show with, dude, I heard it in their voices. They were defeated.
They were defeated on the field. They looked like they didn't want to play football.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like it even, like, the whole vibe and the mood transferred to the dudes over the radio.
Yeah,
like you could feel it, like they wanted this game to be over with.
Yeah, I think that after the first half, no adjustments were made whatsoever. It's almost like, what did they talk about in the halftime locker room?
Dennis Allen probably said, "Oh man, guys, look, we're doing great. Look, we just keep doing what we're doing, and then we're gonna finish strong." Fuck that shit. Nothing changed.
All right, brother. Who dat?
Who dat?
Appreciate the call, man. Baker Mayfield threw 3 picks. I mean, it looked like everything was perfect for the Saints. Cam Jordan had a pick. Everything was falling into place. It was the exact game plan or results that you would have hoped for in the first half. You would have hoped that your defense played good enough to put. Hey, what's up? Spread quarters.
Yo. What the fuck, Devin? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing out here, right? We got Rattler out here throwing the ball. I mean, he's looking good. And then we got this shit with the fucking defense is letting everybody just run around. What the fuck? You know what I mean, Devin?
Let me tell you, man.
Like, what are we doing?
24,
like,
Jonathan Abram.
I thought we were, huh?
Jonathan Abram, number 24, bro. He had a long day.
I know he did, bro.
And he had a pick.
I know he did.
And he had a pick. It just goes to show you how much it
it's
changed.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. We got 3 picks, man, and we get no fucking touchdowns from it. What the fuck are we doing, Devin? You know what I mean? What the fuck are we doing?
All right, I gotta go. You asked the same question 10 times, motherfucker. I fucking want to answer it, but I can't answer it 10 different ways, motherfucker. This ain't. I can only answer it one way. That's it. Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Hey, Devin, man, I've never been so fucking excited in my life. I had to go buy a 6-pack of Abita and get a cigar because I was so worried Dennis Allen was going to do just enough to get another fucking year coaching the Saints that it would fucking ruin my day. But now I don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
The beer's going to help. The beer's going to help. The cigar, I got to be honest, the cigar, I don't smoke a lot of cigars. I split them and take it out, but I'm going to tell you, if I was to smoke a cigar, it's got to be for a winning occasion, right? I mean, how do you do that on the
we do that because I don't have to worry about his ass next year. We got a freaking defensive head coach who can't even get his guys to freaking tackle somebody. And then can Kubiak do anything with an offense without Taysom Hill? The only thing he can think of is running Alvin Kamara up the fucking middle every time. Like he's some kind of dump truck who's going to just go ahead and get plowed every single freaking time.
Yeah,
I can't take it anymore.
There was a couple drives in the beginning, in your defense. There was a couple drives in the beginning, especially in the first half, where I thought the Saints could have scored 7 instead of 3. And the only reason they didn't score 7, not that this would have helped you, you lost 51-27. You didn't play good in the second half. But I thought that some of these drives, they could have scored 7 if they would have kept going with what was hot. But they kept wanting to respect that running game. Which I understand, which is very critical. It's like that's why if you don't run the ball, it's why you lose games a lot, you know. But to do the same play, the less miles, we know what that is. It's the less miles, right up the same spot. It's getting 1 yard. Like, just pick another way to run.
Banging your head against the wall, man.
Yeah,
banging your head against the wall. And ever since Dennis Allen apologized last year to the Falcons for beating him, I lost all respect. So I can't wait for the day that he packs his shit and goes, man. But take it easy, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Who dat? Hey, Braden Gotro, appreciate the super chat, bro. Dennis Allen eats his boogers at halftime. Braden paid $1.99 to say that, and you know what, brother? I think it was worth it. Get it out, bro. Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Hey, Devin.
Hey.
Is our offensive line worse than our defense?
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah. They definitely are. Just like the defense.
We had 3 interceptions in the first half. What, were we down by 3 or up by 3 going in? How is that even possible?
Yeah, just like
3 turnovers in the.
Just like the defense stopped tackling in the second half, the offensive line stopped blocking. You know.
My wife and I go to one game a year. We come up from Baton Rouge. It seemed like every play they scored on, they should have been tackled about 3 or 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. A decent little gain, and then everyone just evaporates around these guys, and they run for 30, 40 and score.
It's almost like they didn't believe that they could win, even when they were up. Because when they came out in the second half, they looked like a team that didn't believe they could win, and also looked like a team where a lot of players didn't even want to play. They didn't even want to be playing.
Yeah, man, it was brutal. Who dat? I'm going to hang up and listen and wait for the regulars because I'm excited about that.
All right, brother. Who dat?
Who dat?
Yeah, just wasn't a lot of soul in the second half. I mean, you got the dome sounding like it should have sounded in the first half. It's that sound we've been waiting for. It's that sound we've been saying wasn't there. You could have made a case for Spencer Rattler, all that, everything. And just nobody came out to play in the second half. Spread quarters. And I think that the main thing is it looks like one coach made adjustments and one coach didn't at halftime. And I don't care which side of the ball you talk about, offense, defense, there wasn't adjustments made. Tampa Bay made adjustments, and you can obviously see it. It was blatant. Spread quarters.
Yo, Devin.
Yo.
Yeah, so can I ask you this thing? What do you think we should do better than what we've been doing? You know what I mean?
Make adjustments at halftime. You got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to make them, and you got to go do them.
Why haven't we doing that?
Well, and Dennis Allen's going to tell you. I haven't even watched the press conference. This is what Dennis Allen's going to tell you. Well, we got to He's going to say this word. You ready? Execute.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, brother.
He's going to say execute. We got to execute. So if you hold...
Why the fuck are we executing?
Yeah, well, if I had to guess, I would probably guess that we got a coach that don't know how to get his players to execute.
You're right. You're right. And you know what? You know what the big thing too is that I hate every time I look at Roast Beef Ron and he gives us that prayer, and it just gives me that extra motivation every Sunday, and we just get shit on. Like, why can't we do it for Roast Beef Ron? Why can't we do it for us? Why? You know what I mean? Like,
this shit's deeper than Roast Beef Ron.
I know, dude. I know, brother. And it hurts me every week.
If Roast Beef Ron's prayers work, Roast Beef Ron could go pray for everybody to get laid, and they get laid.
I'm sure they would, brother. But it just hurts me every weekend. It's just like a knife in the chest of us failing to execute.
Well, look.
You know what I mean?
If you can't tell, get used to it, because that's what
I've been used to it, brother. I've been used to it. I'm so numb. At this point.
Fuck our O-line.
All right, baby.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, brother, how we doing, man?
What's up, motherfucker?
Hey, bro, I'm fucking sick of this O-line, dog. I'm fucking sick of them. We need to start shifting our assets around and building a fucking stronger O-line, because I'm sick of it. We aren't going to have Caesar for another 3 to 4 weeks, probably. Eric McCoy for another 4 to 5. We're going to be fucked if we don't fix it, man.
Yeah, I know, brother. And I know you said we're not going to have Cesar Ruiz for 3 or 4 weeks. Cesar Ruiz is not exactly Joe Thomas. You see what I'm saying? This is a mediocre player as it is. So you know what that means? That means you didn't draft well. And we always talk about this. If we sitting here saying, hey, we ain't going to have Cesar Ruiz for 4 weeks, spread quarters.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey, so I want to make one big point. If Dennis Allen is a defensive head coach and he cannot lead our defense at all, why is he still the head coach?
Well, because he's had good defense in the past, but this reminded me that, well, you know what this did? This gave me clarity that, hey, our defense ain't even as good as I thought today. So it gives me clarity on how bad of a team we just a bad team. We a bad team all around. The injuries are bad. We don't have players even consistently playing. A lot of star players go out. Bub Means. Shout out Bub Means, because Bub Means is one of them guys.
Bub Beans.
Yeah, Bub Beans. I call him Bub Beans is what I call him, because he's on the beans. And Bub Beans is one of them guys that we knew had some potential, but you never saw him on the field because they wouldn't play him. They just played Shaheed and Olave. It's just how the offense is. And you saw Bub Beans today, and Bub Beans showed that he is better than just sitting on the bench with A.T. Perry. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing about the coaching. It's the evaluation of who should play and who shouldn't play. I found that Dennis Allen don't play a lot of guys that he drafts.
No,
I'm serious.
What he does, and you made a good point. He didn't make any adjustments after the half, but you got to think we go up 2-0, a record 2-0, and now we're 2-4. Where's the adjustments? Where's the adjustments at?
Dennis
you don't
Allen
make any
didn't make an
adjustments?
adjustment today. I know that. He could say whatever he wants on the press conference. He didn't make an adjustment today because we all saw it. We not stupid.
No. All right. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. Appreciate that. Who dat?
Scrim, thank you for the super chat. I mean, I call that an Xbox because that super chat's worth an Xbox right there. So thank you, brother. Nothing I could say. Thank you enough for that. Brandon with the 199 chat. Dennis Allen, current record of 26 wins and 49 losses, which I think is something that we do need to keep mentioning. I do. I know it's mentioned a lot, but every time it's mentioned, there's another loss on it. So, spread quarters.
Hey, what's up, Dev? What's going on?
What's going on, bub?
Oh, man. I don't know. Weeks 1 and 2, man. I think we might have got catfish.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. But look, I got a question for you real quick. Everybody hates Dennis Allen. They hate Derek Carr. If we could pick any coach out of any college NFL team and took his place right now with these injuries and offensive line, you think it'd be a big difference?
Wait, say it again. My bad. Ask it one more time.
So if you could pick any head coach right now, anybody to be the head coach over Dennis Allen, whether they with another team, just, unrealistically, you could pick anybody you wanted to be our head coach right now. With the injuries we have and the way our offensive line is, do you think our record would be much different?
That's tough to say because the injuries are historic.
And you can't get over that.
Yeah, and that's true. And sometimes the conversation goes further than that. Well, not sometimes, all the time, the conversation goes further than that to see why we are losing. And really, you could have picked that from the jump. You could have picked that right there from the jump. The injuries, because how can a team play when a dude retires before the season starts? That was your best right tackle. How do you play with that? How do you play when Eric McCoy, who even with Ramczyk on the team, Eric McCoy would have been considered probably the most solid of top 3 most solid foundation centers in the league, and now you don't have him right away. Any other guy that was, remember in training camp, there was Lucas Patrick. He came from Green Bay. He's got a lot of, he don't play. Dude, it's like Cesar Ruiz, who's not even great. Cesar Ruiz, yeah. I've compared him to door workers at Walmart who let you walk right by. So this is not even a great player, but it's like you have not even your good players there. Chris Olave, unfortunate. Like I said, I thought it should have been a helmet to helmet. I thought that was a very significant play in the game, especially to put you down 17-0. And yeah, he went out right away. You name a guy. I mean, we let go of Mike Thomas because Derek Carr don't like him. It goes on. Honey Badger was out, went out during the game. It's too much.
Yeah. Well, on a positive, I think Rattle was pretty good. And if Bub Means can keep stepping up, I think there's another shirt for you. Bub Means Business.
Okay, I like that. All right, dude. Who that?
Yeah. I who that?
Yeah. I got on Camelia's Twitter and I posted Bub Beans. Oh, man. Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Yo, Mayo. Let me ask you something. And this is something that's been bothering me since the beginning of the season. You see Alontae Taylor. The dude's great when it comes to tackling running backs. He's great when it comes to tackling his quarterback. But every single time the receiver gets the catch, the dude just doesn't wrap up. He tries to hit him like he's Cam Chancellor.
Because he's bad at that angle. So that angle that we got, that we both, I know we got in our heads of Alontae Taylor getting ready to tackle somebody as a corner. It's different from Alontae Taylor rushing after the quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Hey, who else had this problem? Who else had this problem in the Saints pass? With open field,
Brown or all of them.
Open field tackling. They've had a lot of guys, but the one that comes to mind for me is Roman Harper. Roman Harper was a great tackler. Roman Harper was a great tackler when you brought him down in the box and you had him doing all that. He was probably one of the best. But when it came to open field, he couldn't cover or tackle.
Hell no. I mean, the guy, he certainly wasn't sharper, and he wasn't even Tracy Porter at that point in his prime. But the Saints defense is just so frustrating because you've got the guys, you've got the talent, but they underperform when they've been on the field too long, and to have 3 turnovers and to still lose by over 20, dog, this just hurts. It hurts every single week. But we got to just keep our heads up, get forward, try and get Rattler some help, beef up the O-line somehow. Appreciate the call, man. Who dat?
I think at this point, I mean, you have to – well, I say that you have to bring somebody in at O-line, but the problem is you got such a unique offense – that you can't just bring them in during the week and have them ready to play because they got to learn the offense, which we've seen takes a while. So you can't even bring nobody in. So that's hurting you because you got such a scientist at offensive coordinator. The guy has to learn the plays, spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, this is Clark. First time calling.
It's Clark? Is it say Clark?
Yeah, Clark.
What's going on, babe?
So I'm calling from Huntington, West Virginia. I got a lot to say, but everybody in the show is talking about the second half. Honestly, I think the team quit on Dennis Allen.
But why would they? They had the lead.
Well, they did, but I don't know. I just feel like something happened at halftime, and they quit. They quit on him, and I'm with you. If Thursday, if Sean Payton comes back with Denver and kills us, I think Dennis Allen needs to go.
I think they're going to fire him. The way you got to look at it is 5 losses in a row. That's never good. Look at Jacksonville. They actually won last week, but they lost again this week, and they at 1-5. And it's like, dude, how are they not thinking about they thinking about firing Doug Peterson? Let me tell you right now, if the Saints were just any bit, had any common sense, they'd be thinking about firing Dennis Allen. And look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm like, when I walk out the house, I'm like screaming fire Dennis Allen. But it's like, bro, you have showed us what you've showed us, and we need something different because there's no way that this formula works, bro. It's been proven to not work for so many circumstances.
Yeah, today was another Dennis Allen classic. You had the lead, and you blow it.
All right, brother. Who dat?
I'm going to hop off here. Who dat?
I see Marshall in the chat said Denver does not beat us. Man, I just got a hard time thinking that they don't. Hey, Broski, $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Spread quarters. Dev, I hate losing to Tampa. Yeah, I hate losing to any NFC South. And that's another thing. We ain't even talked about that. We lost another NFC South game.
Mayo.
What's going on?
This is a Yeti.
What's up, Yeti?
I'm really sad, man. These people keep ruining my damn Sunday. And now it's going to be fucking Thursday.
Well,
let me ask you something, Mel. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Why the fuck does Dennis Allen still have his job? His defense, they can't fucking tackle. You let the fucking bake show come in and embarrass you in your house. This is just sad.
All right, Yeti, I gotta go. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Blue player Phil.
What's going on?
Speaking of the River Parish Trash Line, this offensive line, the tackling, and this coach are hot garbage.
Motherfucker, you just played hot cross buns on my show? gonna be honest with you. I love that song. It's the first song I ever learned how to play on a pre-quarter, Hot Cross Buns, and I don't think that the Saints deserve its presence. I wanted to keep that back in the 90s. Saints don't deserve Hot Cross Buns. Spread quarters.
What up, Dev, man? I got some good news for you.
What's going
I heard that the Rouses over off of North Carrollton is hiring because fuck DA. I don't know what the fuck he's doing still coaching. 3 picks and you can't do nothing with them? You got your defense basically out here playing a fucking 7-on-7? Chase Young out here chasing dreams and not the fucking ball carrier?
Chase Young runs like he's got rocks in his pockets.
He's garbage.
Is he looking for a contract? Is Chase Young looking for a contract? Because I'm going to tell you, not in this economy. Not in this economy. No.
Well, and serious question. What is Gale thinking at this point? Like, is it just a money thing because we're still coming to the stadium eating them watered down ass red beans and rice? Or is it just like a prideful thing or what? Because at this point, dude, I'm about to start watching basketball and not even pay attention to what's going on down there. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, if LSU wouldn't have won yesterday, I might not even be here right now, you know?
Okay. All right, I got to go. Because I fucking love the Saints. I eat, sleep, and breathe them, but they ain't got me feeling that bad. No. See, if it was a closer game and we were supposed to be a really good team, like, this is just a bad team. It's a bad loss from a bad team. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yo, what's up?
This is Muffalata Nelson. Look, what the fuck did DA do to that team? Give him NyQuil at halftime? Fucking ridiculous. I'm embarrassed. We should just tank this fucking season for a pick. I'm pissed, man.
They did look like they were playing on NyQuil. I will give you that. Boy said his name was Muffalata Nelson. What is wrong with these people, man? Spread quarters.
Yeah, man. What up, Mayo? Who that? Love the show, baby, but this ain't it, man. We got to get rid of DA. Can't spell dumbass without DA. He ain't it. He ain't doing it. I mean, what else you waiting for? What else do you need to see? Like you said, we seen it. He's not a good coach. The tackling is terrible. I mean, no-name dudes was busting 40, 50-yard runs on us. Evans was doing it against us. I mean, we just a bad ball club right now, and it starts with the head coach. It's all coming down. I mean, something got to change. Something got to give. And then we got Sean Payton coming back to the Dome, probably going to bust our ass.
Coming back to his Vicodin plug. He's coming back to his Vicodin plug, too, so you know that's...
Yeah, right. Yeah, he got that good juice in town. He know what the deal is. I mean, we look bad. Well, we look terrible right now, dog, and then something got to change.
That's like if I flew to another state, I'd be worried about, damn, I'm not used to getting the same weed that I'm used to. Well, Sean Payton's flying in a state that he's used to getting the same painkillers. He's about to eat us up.
He got that bong in tow. He got the bong in his bag. He ready to go. He know what it is, and he about to probably put a one on us. But man, I love the show. I ain't gonna hold up for too much time. 270 calling in. Treasy, I'm out, baby. Who that?
All right, Treasy, who that? Thank you for calling, Treasy. Hey, do me a favor, man. Like the stream, bro. If you just joined in, any 1,000 people that are in here, surely appreciate if you like the stream. We got 171 likes. It's whatever. Whatever y'all want to do. I'm not. But if I had to ask, I'd probably ask. Put a like on the fucking stream. Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Yo, Devin.
What's going on?
What do you think we should change when it comes to possibly next year? What do you think? You think we should tank it and maybe get somebody in the draft? Do you think we should try to keep the hope and keep going?
I think that.
What do you think?
if we're going to be, listen, we only have 2 wins. So I'd have to really see the end of this season, what we looked like to see. I never agree with tanking. You only live so many. I'm a fan. So you only live so many years.
I mean, I would never want to.
You only live so many years on the planet, and you hate to because you never know, bro. Like, think about it, bro. I know a bunch of people that died just this past off season.
Yeah.
I mean that. I know a bunch of people that died just this past off season waiting on the Saints to play again. I hate wasting seasons. I hate it.
I do too, man. I hate it too, man.
So
I hate it, man. I hate it.
So
something's got to give, brother. Something's got to give.
If you have to waste a few seasons, you better be trending with the right plan. You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
Trending with the right plan.
Yep, you're right.
It's seasons like this that don't sit well with me. Oh, well,
no,
Derek Carr's finally in an offense where he's going to look good, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what a defense. It's the best defense that the Saints have had in a long time, blah, 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 blah. And then we're on a 4-game losing streak. So.
Yep. And it's bullshit because we shouldn't have to do that. Like, what the fuck? Like, we got this great defense and we got these high-playing players. And, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
The world's too unpredictable to sit here and wait and waste. So
waste, yeah. It's just wasted years, man. Wasted years, brother. Wasted years, man. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We got Drew Brees coming in, and we lose every time Drew Brees comes in. He's like, why do we do that to him? Why?
All right, I gotta go. Who died?
You know what I mean? Who died, bro?
Thank you for calling, bro. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, that was a tough loss today, but, you know, I guarantee if Derek Carr was in, it would have been a way more lopsided game than this. Spencer Rattler did so much better than Derek Carr could have done in these circumstances. It was nice to at least see a quarterback that didn't look like he had cement shoes on.
Yeah. First of all, I don't know if I heard from you last week, which was rare. Was that right? Am I right?
Yeah. I couldn't get in. You call like 100 times before you might get it to ring because you.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy though, because you have historically always been the first caller. Like nobody could beat you to it. Like for so long. I mean, for like a year.
Well, yeah, but I guess I'm starting to get like the Saints. I started out fast, but now I'm taking a shit. So.
Right. Yeah, you're letting them get to you.
But and it did, like everybody's saying, it looked like the Saints were trying to catch a greased pig on defense. Like they couldn't tackle nothing, it seems like. Where did this stellar defense go?
Yeah, no, it wasn't that today. And then also it really hasn't, it's been showing that it was going to get to this point the last couple games. So it's the tackling. They not any Saints losing team that you ever remember tackled like this?
Well, if I've been saying this for the last 2 years. Get rid of Dennis Allen and Derek Carr. I think we got a future with Spencer Rattler, and I think we got talent on this team. I honestly think it boils down to coaching.
There was no adjustments made, so I think you're right. All right, my brother.
None. All right, who that?
Good hearing from you. Get to some super chats. Drop 504. Appreciate it, bro. What's up? It's Waldrop. Oh, what's up, man? It's rough to be a Saints fan when you start looking at the draft, I guess. I love how some people are saying Arch Manning because, man, I don't want to get too dreamy, but, boy, I tell you what, if 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is, if we could get him, I know we'd be in better hands. But I do like what I saw I like enough from Rattler today. Spread quarters.
Yo, what up, Dev? It's G.
Yo, what's
Calling
up?
from Texas.
What's up, man?
Okay, there's a lot of shit we could talk about off the field. Can we talk about the damn tackling? Nobody can touch a guy within. We're social distancing out there. I can't fucking take it. Every time I see Alontae Taylor go up to a guy, he hits him with his damn shoulder and he falls over to the side. We're tackling nobody D3 running back, and we can't put him on the ground. I don't fucking understand it. I don't understand Godwin in space. We can't do anything. I don't get it. Why can't we tackle? Dennis Allen says the same shit every press conference, and nobody addresses the one thing in football you learn first. All you got to do is drop your hips and make a tackle, Devin. I mean, you learned that when you were 7 years old. Who didn't?
Right.
Like, I mean, it shit is easy. It's really simple. The only team in the NFL that doesn't do that. I don't care who's on the field. Obviously, Pete Warner would fix the situation, and DeMario and Cameron Jordan and Marshawn
Yeah, but let
Lattimore
me say something about DeMario. Hey, real quick. Let me say something about DeMario real quick. And this is the first time I have ever seen a decline in DeMario Dave. I've never seen it.
Oh,
never. Yeah. I've never seen it.
Oh,
I know. He took a step back this year. Period. Let's just call it what it is. I mean, it's okay.
No, 100%.
It's okay.
He was the heart and soul of the defense for the last 3 years. I mean, he was. If there was nobody doing it, it was at least DeMario, right? But we don't even have that anymore. Nobody makes tackles. And behind, what's up, Chris?
What's up, Pooh?
Like nobody can wrap the quarterback up.
You got hose around you?
I mean, nobody can wrap the quarterback up. I don't get it. It's sad. It's hard to watch, and we look lifeless in the second half. Lifeless. I mean,
yeah, no.
Dev.
I don't think you're wrong.
No, I don't want to hold up the line any longer, but I do want to say this because I'd like to consider myself an optimistic guy. It's hard to be optimistic after 4 straight, especially with the start we had, and I knew it deep down. But listen, Spencer Rattler looked like a guy who could be something real under an actual head coach, under a real organization, like somebody who finally got in the game and so he can make plays on his own. He did things that gave me hope. Now there isn't any hope if DA is still in the front office, man. I don't get it.
All right, let me go. Who dat?
Who dat, man?
People are pissed off. People are pissed off. Call the River Parish Trash Line, 504-265-0025. Hey, I got I'm Live shirts online right now, hmsports.com/merch. I got a little bit left of the Red Bean League merch. And then also I'm about to drop a new Red Bean shirt, Playtality, and I'm about to drop the Halloween I'm Live, which I did post that on Twitter and on my stories, but I don't know if everybody saw it, but it's a fire logo, spread quarters.
Hey, man, it's Joe from Metairie. What in the fuck? First of all, we got a lot of fucking people coming at, this player, the turnovers, this and that. This is a total organizational, I can't even fucking talk right. A total organizational failure. Mickey Loomis is not talked about enough. That motherfucker needs to be fired. Do you realize over the past fucking 3 years, we drafted Isaiah Foskey, Kendre Miller. That's a second and third round pick. And Mayo, we talked about this after, I think it was the Cardinals game about the loss of Jeff Ireland. I mean, how were people not coming for Mickey's fucking head? I don't understand it. The fucking players we drafted are not good. Outside of a historic 2017 draft class where we drafted Kamara, Ramczyk, and all them, it's been piss poor. And 2011, the 2010 era, before, those Breeze, where we tried to, put them in the NFC championship. Well, we got the NFC championship. I mean, I don't think people give enough blame on the front office. I mean, you got to wipe everybody out. Fucking Carr needs to go.
But who gets? Hey, and I said this on this before. You know who never gets brought up? It don't matter how many names you say. This name never gets brought up. Jeff Ireland. He is one of the main dudes when it comes to drafting. Mickey Loomis too. Jeff Ireland never gets brought up. We have missed on so many players. Supposedly Peyton Turner was active today. Couldn't find him with a search warrant. How many Foskey, these are guys that you don't even see on the field. Foskey, you don't even see him on the field. That's a waste of a roster spot. And when you got a team that's as injured as the Saints are, when you have a wasted roster spot and a dude that's just standing there that literally cannot produce any type of contribution, yes, that's a huge problem, bro. Get it fixed.
It's an organizational failure whenever you've invested.
No. Hey, I see it in the chat. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I see it in the chat. Dude, Jeff Ireland has hit, though. Peter Zapata. Peter! I'm going to tell you, brother. He has it. Because if you hit, you got guys that can play. They don't got to play every play. They can play packages, whatever. There's too many guys that can't play a play on this team. So no, Peter, No, Peter. No. Sorry, brother.
Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, I understand the frustration. I'm a Who Dat for life. I appreciate you taking my call, man. God bless you.
All right, brother. Take care. Who dat? Peter, I'm not going to do it. Peter, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, dude. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play that. I'm tired of hearing this. Draft better. You took Kool-Aid with the second round pick, and I didn't see anything good from Kool-Aid today. Draft better. Draft better. Spread quarters.
What's going on, Devin? This is Epic Life.
What's up, Epic Life?
Man, Yakami didn't work. So what I'm going to do Thursday, I'm going to take a Viking, go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and just watch this shit show.
That sounds like a great formula.
Yeah, because, I mean, just do it for Sean Payton, because he's going to bury us, Devin. I don't have no shit to talk this week. That's when we watch it, it reminds me of when Aaron Brooks threw the fucking football back. This shit is pitiful, bro. It's pitiful, but all we can do is tank for Travis, baby. Tank for Travis Hunter. Who that, baby?
Who dat? I like the Viking and then go to B-Dubs. You're going to have a great time. Sometimes you got to remember how good, I mean, if you go to a good Buffalo Wild Wings, they actually do have some fire. But you got to go to a good one. Spread quarters. No, Peter. No, Peter. Kool-Aid had one good game against Dallas. That was it. And that's not even the point. The point is that our coach and staff don't even know how to play these guys. They don't even know how to try to play them. The fact that you ain't figured out a single way where Foskey is effective yet in 2 years is crazy. That's the point, bro. Stop drafting dudes that you have no clue how to use. If that's the case, just draft somebody that's really good at football. Spread quarters.
Yeah, hello?
What's going on?
So I just want to let this be known very much. We need the hard reset. All right? After the shit show that I witnessed today, can't tackle, Dennis Allen with his little lady walk, ain't getting nothing done. Don't nobody want to show up to play for him. We need somebody who our players want to run through a fucking wall for. Listen, it was Super Bowl or bust this year. Like, I know that coming off of last season, that's a lot to say. But if you think about it, bro, the defense is old. Tyrann Mathieu ain't got much gas left in the tank. DeMario Davis, he lost 2 steps in the offseason. Cam Jordan, I mean, he had the highlight of his last 2 seasons today with that fucking interception. All right? The defense is done, bro. So we need to make some moves. It's time for the hard reset. Fire everybody in the organization. It starts. Gail Benson needs to sell the team to somebody who actually fucking cares, because she don't give a fuck. She's living off of Tom Benson's inheritance. All right, she could give a fuck less in the world because money's rolling in for her regardless. She don't care win, lose, or draw. She's still getting a bankroll. So we need somebody who actually gives a fuck about winning, because she ain't it. All right. I ain't trying to hold up the line too much, but I want to say Spencer Rattler, I don't think he did too bad. We have no blocking between the tackles, so you can't expect much from a guy who's running for his life every play. Kubiak is not the guy that we thought he was. Everybody got film on his little scheme. He makes no adjustments. That shit is dead. The main adjustment we need to make is getting Dennis Allen the fuck up out of there, because I promise you on Thursday, Sean Payton's throwing the kitchen sink out there. That's how fucking petty he is. He's going to come out there and he's going to make a fucking statement that this is still his city and he has us by the balls regardless.
All right, my brother. Who dat? Appreciate it. Hey, he kind of hitting now. He kind of hitting. Because that is the problem with Kubiak's offense. He don't make adjustments. There was no adjustments made, not only from Dennis Allen on his defense, but Kubiak and his offense. There was no adjustments made at half. Spread quarters.
Yo, what up, George?
Yo, what's going on, George?
Dude, Marshawn Lattimore fucking owns Mike Evans. I know we lost, but
he did.
He fucking owns Mike Evans.
Yeah, he did.
He continues to prove to be the best cornerback right now. He's the only one making plays between last week.
Okay, but when I talk about dudes who be LPing, limit practicing, and all that, he goes into that attitude. I'm just going to call it what it is. He's one of them ones. He be LPing, and he gives that vibe of, let's just LP. We'll limit practice. Dude, this team is not good enough in any avenue to have. Dude, I get it. Marshawn Lattimore, great corner, top 5 corners, 10 corners in the league. But not, dude, it's set by example. So when guys sit out of practice, LP, they not in training camp, whatever the case may be, they injured. I know injuries happen, but if you're constantly injured, then you just become an injured player. Okay, all that factors into the team morale, how they go about looking at things, how they go about looking at, hey, I saw Marshawn Lattimore over there pulling an LP. I'm just going to LP tomorrow too. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. We can already see that this team can't tackle. So an LP to me is crazy. And I'm not saying it's just Lattimore. It's just the whole, team and, all these vets and,
There was no aggression.
No aggression. Why? Because they look at...
Dude, the first 2 weeks, we looked so good. The aggression, we were killing motherfuckers. We were laying people out. And now we're just making half-ass, hip drop, 5 tackles.
If this was, and I'm not, look, I'm just going to tell you what's on my mind. Dude, if I was a coach and I just lost a game like that, dude, I'm serious, bro. Everybody would be tackling to the ground.
We might want to start looking for a realtor. It's not good.
Everybody would be tackling to the ground. I got to go. Who that? Look, everything that you've done the last however many weeks and training camp, blah, blah, change it. You're not doing enough. Tackle to the ground. Tackle till somebody has grass in their fucking teeth. Tackle, dude. If you're not doing that, then you don't care. Spread quarters.
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of mixed emotions from these pussies that they want Derek back. Fuck. He looked perfect on the front. He looked perfect. Perfect on the sideline. Right where his punk ass belongs. I'd rather bang a chick from the Gold Dusters after a fucking Metairie parade than Carr come back as the fucking quarterback. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about Rat. He checked all the fucking boxes today for me. He checked more boxes than UPS. Give the kid a fucking break. Give him a break. It was his first fucking game in the NFL. Derek had 10 fucking years to get it right. 10 years. That bitch, fuck, his receivers, they must have put fucking butter. They must have put fucking Diddy Earl on their fucking gloves. They couldn't catch to save their fucking life. I mean, Spencer, your whole line. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. The Katrina levies could have blocked better than these motherfuckers. They couldn't block a fucking phone number. Spencer was running more than I used to run from the sergeant that used to patrol my neighborhood. Fuck. He was running more than I used to run for fucking NOPD. And that cunt referee, that chick, fuck, she threw more flags than she throws fucking tampons in the fucking trash can. Wow. I mean, Jesus Christ. The defense, they had me double fisting with a shot of fucking Rumpelmitz on the side. The greatest thing Carr ever did for the Saints is sit his fucking punk ass on the sidelines. Ever. That Derek was watching Spencer. Fuck, Devin. He was more nervous than fucking OJ waiting for his fucking verdict. I ain't giving up on a kid. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Who that? Rat that.
He had to go after the chick referee. Spread quarters.
Hello?
Yeah, you gotta turn the stream down, bro. Call me back. Spread quarters.
Yo, Devin, all I want to say is I've seen better tackling in a fucking Catholic League game than what I just saw. That was ass. That was nothing but fucking ass. Ain't got nothing else to say about that.
All right.
And Sean Payton's, all right.
Well,
Sean Payton just he's seen that shit and he's licking his chops, man.
All right, my brother. Who dat?
Yeah, who dat?
Yeah, it is mixed emotion. A lot of people saying Rat's terrible, bro. He's a 5th round pick rookie that just played his first game today. Was up when we went to halftime, and there was no adjustments made to help the rookie out. There was nothing that happened in the second half to help the rookie out. Nothing. And that's how it has to be when you got, especially a 5th round rookie stepping. It has to be complimentary. And there was nothing complimentary in the second half. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
What's going on?
It's roast beef Ron.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Father Denny, I'm going to come see you today in the confessional. Because this ain't going to be pretty, brother. First of all, let's start with this. We get in the game, we come down 17-0. Just like I tweeted this last week. I said, Brother Rattler, okay, there's going to be some storms, all right? Sure enough, brother, we knew it. There were some damn storms, all right? But let me say this. Brother Rat came, and he came strong, all right? I don't want to hear this talk about, Brother Rat's the problem or whatever the case may be. Hey, the man showed athletic ability. He was unflappable today. Yeah. Listen, the second half was an absolute joke. Okay, we start the game down 17-0. All right, we come out of halftime. We have the damn lead. We're in our house. All right, and we come out flatter the damn 4 flat tires like we're being chased by the police, and they throw out that damn the deal where they throw out the chain and they flatten all our flat tires. All right, now let me say this. I am the most optimistic Saints fan we know. Trust me, brother. I'm going to ride on Thursday. I promise you that. All right? Without vision, the people perish. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back row. Without vision, the people perish. Listen, the DA experiment, it's over, brother. It's over, all right? When you come out flat to start the game in our own house in an NFC South division game, when we give up damn 600 yards of offense, listen, the defense didn't forget how to tackle, all right? Tackling's about effort. It's about sticking your damn nose in there. It's about making a damn play. They don't want to play for this man. I'm telling you right now. They don't want to play for this man. Derek Carr, listen, I'm sure you're a great family man. I'm sure you're a man of faith. I respect that about you, okay? But listen, you're not the answer for us, brother, okay? Amen. We need to ride with Rat for the rest of the season.
Amen.
Let's see what we got.
Amen.
Okay? Thank you, brother. Let's see what we got with Rat, okay? Derek Carr and DA, listen. This is over. This is New Orleans, okay? When we don't have soul, when we don't have a fire, when we don't have a passion, the people deserve better. In New Orleans, we deserve better. And let me tell you one more thing, if I may, brother. I don't want to hear every damn announcer says this. They talk about our Yale wide receiver. Okay? Until I see the Yale wide receiver making damn plays, we need to hire Yale folks as our analytics analysts. Okay? I don't want to see them running down the field and catching passes. No offense to my brother. All right? We need some damn players. And whoever, the other caller was right. Okay? Sean Payton's coming to New Orleans with a chip on his shoulder, brother. Okay? And let me tell you, if we don't find a way to win on Thursday night, this has to end, brother. This has to end. I refuse, the people of New Orleans refuse to have a team that we love play without any soul, play without any passion. How do we give up 600 yards of offense?
I don't know. It's stupid.
Come on, brother.
It's dumb.
I don't even know. It's ridiculous, man. Mayo, you know I love you. You know I love the city of New Orleans, all right? This has got to stop. We're better than this. Roast beef on. Out.
I thought that was a great sermon by Roast Beef Ron. Because he don't even want to... Roast Beef Ron don't want to get pissed and all that shit. That's not even Roast Beef Ron. But, you know, even the nicest motherfucker has to put their foot down when you don't want to even do the bare minimum. Sprite Quarters.
Yo, Dev. It's Trev.
Yo, what up, Trev?
How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
I'm sad, man. Usually I call in here hooting and hollering, but can we just have a conversation?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna be that mad, all right? We come out first quarter, I walk in the building. I was a little late today. 5 minutes, we're down 14-0. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be one of them days. Then Spencer Rattler comes rocking back off 3 picks, by the way. I think that's 3 games in a row we lost with 3 picks. That's an issue. I'm like, all right, we in something. And then the second half happens. What's up with our tackling? What's up? What's up with that, Devin?
Well, just going back to your first statement, you said 3 games in a row where somebody threw 3 picks?
No, we had 3 turnovers, I think.
Oh,
Except
maybe.
for the KC game. Except for the take out the KC game.
Okay.
We had 3 turnovers in Atlanta, Philly. Who else? Maybe it was 2 games, but we did have 3 turnovers caused in Philly and Atlanta, and we lost the games. And now this game, so that's 3.
Yeah, no, just unacceptable.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
But what was up with the tackling for real? Because like that was an issue at the beginning of the game and the second half.
I agree with Roast Beef Ron. They don't want to play for this man.
Roast Beef Ron was preaching.
Yeah, they don't want to play for this man.
I need some more of that in my life.
They don't want to play for this man. They don't want to tackle for this man. We up 3, and they don't want to tackle. That's not good. We up 3, and they come out the second half and don't make a single tackle.
They looked lifeless.
Yeah, no. Whatever happened during halftime, it wasn't the right thing.
You know what happened? Dennis Allen went in there with lattes instead of a fucking fiery ass speech, Devin. You know who would have went in there halftime? You play like complete dog shit in the first half and got their team riled up, ready to come kick some ass in the second half. You know what? If Dan Campbell, coach like that, not Dennis Allen with his rolling backpack. Is it time? Is it time to make the move now? Are we giving one more? Or like what?
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm sticking with it. If Dennis Allen loses on Thursday night to Sean Payton in the Superdome, 5 straight losses in a row, dude, I see 0 scenarios. I don't care if it's Gail Benson. I don't care if it's Bob Barker that owns the team. It don't matter to me. They're going to let that dude go. I'm telling you, bro. You're not going to lose to Sean Payton to get your 5th straight loss in a row in the Superdome and be okay. I don't care who's playing quarterback. I don't care if Derek Carr got an oblique injury, if he got a kidney injury, motherfucker, let's play a game of operation. I don't give a fuck, okay? Because guess what? We done seen all the injuries. I done seen every body part get hurt on this Saints roster that you could see. So
That's the other thing, too.
So you got to blame
hurt.
that. So eventually you got to blame that on coaching, because let me tell you why you got to blame it on coaching. Because the head coach saw this as a problem months ago. Dude, if you really took it serious, you would have did everything in your soul to make it right. And I'm going as far as saying, hey, Ashna, what is going on? Why are all of our guys hurt? These are guys. Some of these guys have never been. Some of these guys have never been hurt. I mean, I don't look, and I'm just talking, but like I don't remember Willie Gay ever really being hurt. I don't like in Kansas City. Dude. They come here, they get hurt.
Willie Gay out.
I'm just saying, Willie Gay played today, but it's like when you miss them for one game. I mean, Cesar Ruiz has been out for I don't even know how many games. Cesar Ruiz is supposed to be one of the most athletic offensive linemen in the league. And
can't find him with a search warrant.
And you can't find him with a search warrant. So there's something to this. There's somebody's not putting their foot down on it. Whether it's Dennis Allen, whether it's Mickey Loomis, whether it's Gail Benson, somebody is watching the same shit that we watching on the TV and saying, you know what, I'm gonna go to bed tonight and not say anything. That's
and I'm gonna be all right with ourselves. But you know what? These people that call on the show aren't. We can't live with ourselves. And the last thing I got to say before I'll go out, the dome energy was bad today, but it's as expected when you give up 50 points. But the defense is hurt, so it can't be too mad. But the music was terrible again, man. We always talk about it. The music was terrible, but that's expected with the loss, man. But who that? Let's get the next one. Hopefully, man. If we don't, this man got to go. There's no way. If we lose to Sean Payton in the dome after he left us, dude, I'm gonna call my shit. Call and lose my shit, bro. Who that? I'm gonna clear it up for you, bro. Who that? I'm not happy.
All right, my brother. Who that? King Nola. I called 373 times and didn't get through. You just gotta keep calling, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. It's one line. It's not. You see what I'm saying? It's not like calling the radio because I don't have that kind of like. Even if like I spend a lot of money on equipment, all that shit, but you can't buy what the radio has. You follow what I'm saying? That's just not possible. Spread quarters.
You got the
yeah.
Yo.
Get the third quarter. Atlanta.
Yo, how?
Bro, you got to turn your fucking TV off, motherfucker. You got the Atlanta game on the back when you call on my show. That's not good. Michael Roby, appreciate the super chat, bro. I'm trying to get to some of these super chats. Go hire Gruden for head coach, Michael Roby says. Belichick for GM, boy, we really just need anything, right? Peter Zapato, Peter's back. Cut old defensive players. Hire Ben Johnson as head coach. Salah as DC. Super Bowl. Definitely agree with you on the cut. The old defensive players. That's showing itself right now because they're not even able to stay on the field. And even when they're on the field, these are not elite players. These are good players. They're not elite. So, just another guy, 789 super chat. Appreciate it, bro. Stop playing Neo in the Superdome. Absolutely. 2024. Why are you playing Neo? That's right. And you know what? I'm a Neo fan. So Sick. I remember when it came out. I remember when So Sick came out, the music video, what it meant to me, how it made me feel, all that. Don't play Neo in the Superdome when the Saints are on a fucking 3-game losing streak. Now 4. So I agree. Spread quarters.
Dev. All I got to say is how about Cam Jordan getting a pick for some positivity for the city?
Cardio Cam. I like that, bro. I love to see that.
That's all I got for today. The rest of it was shit.
Do that. No, I love that for Cam Jordan. Looked like he was one of the best ones out there, to be honest. Spread quarters. Yeah.
Yo.
What's going on?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Look, man, the Saints fan across the way in Jersey is fucking rough, man. Out here with these Eagles fans and these fucking Giants fans in my ear talking shit all their fucking life. Yapping every day. I got to deal with this shit, and I'm trying to fucking stick it through, man. I'm trying. It's hard out here. This fucking shit is unexcusable. Bulls don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. Need a whole new fucking front office.
I think those two teams you mentioned, obviously the Eagles, who have, but the Giants, I think they'd beat us too. I think they got more heart. I think it just comes down to that. Dude, there was no heart in the second half from the Saints team whatsoever. No effort. No anything on any side of the ball. It was completely different.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. Fucking out here, I know what we got, and it's so hard fucking dealing with this shit I gotta fucking hear, man. Trying to fucking stick it through the fucking rain, stick it through the storm.
All right, bro. Who that?
Who that?
This is a rough time to be a Saints fan. Do me a favor, throw a like on the stream if you just got in here. Would really appreciate if you threw a like on the stream. Thanks to all the super chats. Leo Pollard. Appreciate it, brother. Peter, do you know Yeah I'm Live in person? Yeah I'm Live's been calling for 3 years, so yes, I know him in person. That's how that works. When you talk to somebody for so long in life, you wind up meeting him and selling his merch. So I got to cut him a check. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo, King Nola, finally got through.
What's up, bro?
I'm going to need everybody like Dr. Schultz from Django. We need to calm down.
Okay.
We got ourselves a quarterback now, bro. We ain't got no coach. We don't have no offensive line. And our defense is ass, but it starts with a quarterback. Who that? Rat that.
Who that? Rat that. I'm with you, bro. I can't wait to see Rattler out there again against Denver. Which Denver's got a good defense, man. I'm just going to tell you straight up, Denver's got Surtain. Basically what I'm thinking is there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Spencer Rattler to throw picks. So I just can't wait to see what happens. Spread quarters.
Yeah, we need to call Dr. Kevorkian. He needs some help right here from the Saints fans here. These Saints fans are definitely in bad situations. So is I. I'm not ready to jump off the bridge, but I'm really close. Really close. But Dr. Kevorkian can make everything a lot easier and a lot better. I could die in my sleep. Who that?
I tell you what, I love that guy. He's been calling in for a while, but I gotta be honest, he sounds like when they show you the water boy and when they show you the fan watching the Mud Dogs game on the water boy, he sounds just like that motherfucker. It's the same guy. It's like the same guy. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
What's going on?
It's the Zen Man again. I just want to call back and thank you for defending me in this dark time in our lives. It almost brings a tear to my eye, brother.
Zen Man, we can't double dip. I like you, but we can't double dip. All right, this is the last call of the night right here. Spread quarters.
You know what, Mayo? You said everything fucking right. We sat up here all this fucking time thinking when Jeff Island came from the fucking Dolphins, everything's going to be all fucking K. Him and Mickey Loomis going to come together, get some cappuccinos, act like the motherfucking Sopranos, and think this team won't get together. Guess what? Not a motherfucking damn thing fucking changed. Who the fuck they thought they were? The fucking Patriots or something? Want to put some backwards ass fucking players out there, thinking we'll call this shit crazy and gonna say, oh, we got mashed potatoes. This shit gonna taste good. This shit fucking sucks. Them bitches gave us a lollipop, stuck it in our motherfucking ass and say, how does it fucking taste? You know what it tastes like, bitch? It tastes like shit. This shit has to fucking go. I'm sick and fucking tired of looking at this old ass fucking defensive fucking players. We missed out on all the fucking young cats to come through to settle with this shit. 51 motherfucking points. 51 motherfucking points to the motherfucking Bucs. Who the fuck that we said that we can go out and say, you know what? They little brothers. Guess what? Them little brothers beat the living shit out of our motherfucking ass. Do you hear me? The living motherfucking shit. I'm talking beat the shit out of our ass and knock us out and say, hey, you okay? I'm going to punch your motherfucking ass again. Fuck this shit.
And that's why he's one of my favorite callers that calls into this show. And if anybody's been watching this show for longer than just this year, you remember him. That's a great caller. I'll forget his name, but that's actually shameful. I know he said it at least once before. Don't really remember it, but I'll get him to say it next time. That's a great caller. That's a great caller. Spread Quarters, last call.
Hey, man, Cajun Goat, Devin.
What's up, Cajun Goat?
Man, I tell you what, I was very excited about watching Rattler today, and he didn't disappoint. Everybody around him disappointed. The interceptions you can expect. I mean, he's a young guy.
Right.
I mean, he's still, he was a little behind on a few things, but, he is doing a lot of running around and everything. But I was very, very excited about Spencer Rattler today. Now, this is the point of the season with this coaching staff that I am ready to flock up. It is Pelican time now because these motherfuckers ain't going to do nothing the rest of the year. So I got to get on my Zion train because there might be two things that's going on with the Pelicans and the Saints right now. Neither one of them got centers. So it was a terrible fourth quarter defense again by the Saints. I mean, everybody's trying to give them excuses that the offense is not giving them a break. I see fucking defenses that have no offense play the whole fucking game like Pittsburgh. Why is it our fucking defense can't play in the fourth quarter? I don't want that damn excuse that, oh, well, they're on the field for such a long fucking time. Well, you know what? Do some fucking 3 and outs and you can get the fuck off the field.
Right.
This defense is just horrendous. And you can see the age of our inside. There's a point in the game we were only playing 2 linebackers and they were running the ball. I mean, that was fucking ridiculous, Devin. That's just, I don't know. And this is supposed to be the reason why you kept Dennis Allen is because you finally had a good defense.
Right. Yeah,
I don't see it, brother.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say if it continues and it gets you to 5 straight losses, dude, I've not been one to say, hey, get rid of a man's job or get him out of a job. But you have to. That's football. You lose 5 straight games after you underperform for the last couple seasons, you need to go. Period.
And when do we get into the mode, Devin, of that we're going to have to start rebuilding this fucking team with young players? I mean,
but that's the thing.
Are just not playing,
but
right?
That's the thing. I mean, let's just start rolling them down. We can start rolling down the players. Think of all the players we've drafted. They're not long-term answers. Just using the example, Cesar Ruiz. That's not like that's a decent lineman. He ain't a long-term answer. You missed. Marcus Davenport, obviously, you missed. Peyton Turner, who was active today, couldn't find him with a search warrant. You missed. How many examples of it do you need to see with him? You missed. Isaiah Foskey, in whatever round you drafted him, you missed. You can't even play him. You missed. So you keep missing on guys, and how could you expect to rebuild the team into a youthful team if 50%, which, I mean, that's a big percent. 50% of the guys that you drafting, you can't keep on the team. Let's go back to Zach Baun. Zach Baun, who played us this year, had 13 tackles that game. Zach Baun, as a Saint, could never get a chance to have 13 tackles because he wasn't given
special teams.
He wasn't given the chance. It's the same old scenario every time. Trevor Pennon, you were so scared to play him. You didn't want to play him. He was hurt, whatever. It's always something, and it's like, okay, well, you know what? You missed. You missed on rebuilding a team to a youthful team. So now you got to retry it. It's not, hey, let's rebuild to a youthful team now. No. You've already tried it, and you missed.
And Devin, this is my final thing, but I pull for Detroit just as much as I pull for the Saints because I feel like that's my coaching staff. I feel like they let my coaching staff go when Sean Payton's ass knew he was leaving. And he was priming that guy up to Campbell to be our coach. And it didn't happen, so Detroit took him. I feel like that should be the Saints' coaching staff. Not this fucking whispery willow looking motherfucker that walks like a fucking girl. I thought Dan Campbell should have been our fucking head coach, not fucking Dennis Allen.
All right, my brother. Who dat?
Have a great one, brother. Who
You
dat?
too, man. Hey, I see in the chat, we have players, Derek Carr, and of course his name's Derek Carr. We have players, we have talent, as good as a better most league. Dude, go to bed. Go to bed. I'm going to tell you right now, Derek Carr in the chat, go to bed. Because I'm not going to sit here and eat that shitty-ass oatmeal that you serving, okay? I ain't going to eat it. You're not going to tell me that this team has just as good or better talent than everybody else in the league because you're wrong. You're wrong. They don't. And guess what? This is the most hurt team in the NFL. So whatever you saying about just as good as or better talent, we don't even get to see that talent. And guess what? If they were just as good or better talent, they'd be healthy. Because there's just like everybody else in the league, like you said, there's a lot of people who are healthy in the league. And for some reason, the Saints have the most unhealthy players in the league. So go take a nap and keep eating this sorry-ass excuse of a team. Because that's what the New Orleans fans are now. We all soft. And oh, well, you know, if this guy gets back, y'all do it with the Pelicans too. You've seen no glory. You've seen zero glory. But yet you sit here and tell me that we have the right shit. Get the fuck out of here and stop. Go do it somewhere else. Go root for the Cowgirls if you cool with being soft and mediocre. Okay, because we got a Super Bowl down here. So we know what greatness is like. Okay? We had a team that won a Super Bowl that didn't have star players. Really didn't. Didn't have a lot of star players on that team, but they played well, and they were coached well. So stop, bro. This is not it. It's both sides. It's coaching. It's talent. It's depth. It's effort. It's everything. It's wrong. So to sit there and be okay and try to find, you know, oh, well, we got the right team. No, you don't. No, you don't. I like bub memes, but you're throwing the bub memes right now. That's how bad your team is, motherfucker. Stop the sorrow shit. We've seen enough of it. And we've hoped that it would change. Whether it's Pelicans, whether it's Saints, whatever, and it doesn't. You get the same shit the next year. So stop. Buy into something else. Jesus. Want to win. Want to win. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Couple of them topics, you know, I'm really hot on because like every fan, it's like, this is shit that we've been hearing forever. But yet we want to sit here and keep saying, well, you know, get the fuck. The fans are just as, dude, I'm serious. The fans and how they like pick whose fault it was and what's good and what is not, like, that's the whole, dude, this is a bad team. So that thinking sucks, bro. It's contagious. Want to win. Jesus Lord. I mean, how many times you got to see the same laundry go in the same cycle? Bro, you're washing the same clothes. You're washing the same clothes. You're watching it spin. And it's not spinning different. It's the same spin, brother. That's it. Good Lord. But anyway, let's go see how we fare against the Broncos in 4 days. And let's see what happens. If we get a win, bro, I would love it. But that win is going to put us at what? 3-4? This is a mediocre team, dude. Get it out of here, dude. Get it out of here. All right, appreciate it. This has been a great show. Leave me a like on the stream if you don't mind before you get out of here. I got merch, htmsports.com/merch. I got Yam Live shirts. we got a good bit of Yam Live shirts that we just restocked this past week. So we got a good bit left. And then we got RB and All Day shirts too. We only got a limited amount of those. So HCMsports.com/merch to check that out. Shout out to all my sponsors, Burkhardt AC, 504-277-7520, or if you're on the North Shore, 985-626-7741. Anything with AC, generators, electrical, heating, any problem you got, just remember that you heard it right here on HCM Live from Hold the Mayo. It's Burkhardt. That's who you can call. You can trust them. I know these people. They from the same place I'm from. So I know they're going to take care of you. So keep in mind whenever shit hits the fan that you call Burkhardt. Shout out to River Parish Disposal. Our business stinks, and it's not picking up. It's not picking up right now. But River Parish is. So don't forget it. And, of course, Blue Plate Mayo, next time you're in the grocery, make sure you don't let all the social media and TV commercials and all that shit lead you to buying the wrong mayo. It's still the same mayo, baby. It's Blue Plate. That's it. Y'all have a blessed week.